swine. And I speak not only of you, but of your friend, Mr. Mitchell. He dared to come here tonight, dared to come here in his work clothes. Started vicious slanderous stories that he got from you. Well, I gave him his walking papers.
You did, huh?
Then he came back. He came back with a box of roses to beg my forgiveness. He implored my forgiveness. Some things are not forgivable. Deliberate cruelty is not forgivable. It is the one unforgivable thing in my opinion, and the one thing of which I have never ever been guilty.
There's a lot of guys who would give anything to go out with you. Nice guys.
I don't deserve a nice guy, Seymour.
That's not true.
You don't know the half of it. I've led a terrible life. I deserve to creep like Orin Scribello, DDS. You know where I met him? In the gutter.
The gutter?
The gutter. It's a nice spot. I used to work there on my nights off when I making much money. I put on cheap and tasteless outfits. Nice ones like this. Be ashamed of yourself. I'm not putting up with this. I'm going.
Have some chocolates, Eliza.
How do I know what might be in them? I've heard of girls being drugged by the like of you.
Ah, pledge of good faith. I'll eat one half, and you eat the other. You shall have boxes of them, barrels of them every day. You shall live on them, eh?
Well, I will not aid it. Only I'm too bloody large to have it out from my mouth.
If you take one step in his direction, I'll wring your little neck. Do you hear?
Go ahead and wring it. What do I care? What a fool I was not to think of it before. Now I know how to deal with you. Oh, you can't take away the knowledge that you gave me. And I have a finer ear than you. You said so. And I can be civil and kind to people, which is more than you can. Oh, now that's done you in, Higgins, it has. And I don't care that for your bullying and your big talk. I'll advertise it in the papers that your Duchess is nothing but a flower girl that you taught, and that she will teach anybody to do the same. Just to be the Duchess.
It is my guess that it will snow in Tahiti before you work again for Universal Pictures.
Unless, of course, there is a part that calls for throwing up on pictures. In that event, I think it's very likely that I am being considered.
You know, I hate to be clinical about this, but since you had neither lunch, nor dinner, nor a single canapé at the ball, how could you possibly find anything to throw up?
Well, you have class. You can do anything.
Like going to the class.
I didn't shoot him. I didn't push him overboard. I think I was more than fair.
Well, you have got to stop this. We met one night at a party. We danced a little, drank a little too much wine, took a little spin around the park.
A little spin. You call 12 hours in the back of a taxi cab. A little spin?
9 hours.
12. 9 with you, and 3 hours trying to borrow enough money to pay off that thug that was driving.
Well, I spent 3 hours trying to explain to Mother, and you weren't much help.
I was very nice to your mother.
Yeah, telling her that you were George Bernard Shaw.
I wanted her to think that you were in good hands.
Well, she wasn't amused, Billy. I mean it, you better stay away from her on this trip. She hasn't forgotten or forgiven you for that night.